There's this huge drama, by the way. This huge drama, huge essay drama. And it's about Firefly. It's about Honkai Star Rail. I'm sure you guys have seen it before. It's an essay written by this young individual. Don't be me. I had $70 saved up in tips from my job. Another $5. Finally, I got it. I saw the destruction symbol. And now, it was an E2 Clara. A bit of a rant here. My get told is your fault. I need to get this off my chest, but I highly encourage you to read. I'm taking a long break from Honkai Star Rail. Ever since release, I've played this game. Ever since release, I've spent money on this game. Don't get me wrong, I love this game, Honkai Star Rail. But there's a lot to be said about today's methods of convincing weak minds to spend some more. I'm one of those weak minds. Any weak minds in the chat? Any weak minds? Your weak minds? Rise up. Rise up and gather. Recently, I moved out of my parents into a town home with my girlfriend. We can barely cover rent. I assume it's a he/him because it's a girlfriend. Oh wait, it can still be she, her, right? It can be lesbian or whatever. Okay, whatever. And it was only after moving out have I now come to realize just how much money I've been wasting. Okay? The final straw was earlier today. I had $70 saved up in tips from my job. This is why tips is important. People keep making fun of tipping culture. Tipping culture is how this person saved up $70. You cannot just take away tipping culture. Tipping culture is important. Without that tipping culture, this person wouldn't have saved up $70 to spend on Honkai Star Rail. Think about it. Alright, there's a reason why tipping culture needs to continue to exist. So if you go to a restaurant, don't be afraid to tip. Alright, tip is very important. Give the restaurant $10 because this person will be getting some of it. Alright, so I wanted Firefly, was at 60 PT. Cool. It was supposed to be just $30, just enough to hit PT. Okay, he was at 60 PT. It was supposed to be just $30, just enough to hit PT. Okay, very close, very close. But I was addicted. Wait, but you got $70. $30 should be enough, right? I think should be enough. What's the problem here? The rush of seeing the golden ticket entranced me. I needed it. I spent another $5. Another $5. Finally, I got it. I saw the destruction symbol. And now, it was an E2 Clara. Holy moly! He saw the destruction, but it wasn't a Firefly, it was an E2 Clara. Okay. Out of anger, I spent the rest of it in hopes of getting lucky. Money that could have fed me. Money that could have afforded a nice dinner for my girlfriend and I. Money that could have supported rent. This money, he worked so hard to ask the customer, yo, you want to pay some tips? 20% tips? So he saved up $70 and all of it gone. Just like that, gone. I've only just now come to terms with the fact that I do have a gambling addiction and an impulse buying disorder. All for new pixels on the screen, on a game that I'm sure will just be shut down in 10 or less years. Damn, Honkai Star Rail is gonna be shut down in less than 10 years. I don't know, man. I don't know. EOS in 10 years. Why does it matter, huh? The game is gonna be EOS. Do you need this Firefly? The game is gonna EOS. Who cares about Firefly? Who cares? EOS, she doesn't matter anymore. She doesn't matter anymore, right, guys? So save your money from the tipping culture. You got the $70, you shouldn't have spent it. Alright, shouldn't have. If you can and do spend money, great. If you can and don't spend money, great. If you can't and don't spend money, great. Good for you in all those situations. But if you are me, falling victim to the promises of something new, pushing yourself down the drain until you have lost it all, please do not spend money on Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact, Fire Emblem Heroes, Arc Knights, or any other gachas you may play. Don't have a weak mind, spend in moderation, and don't be me. Damn. Don't be him, guys. Firefly will get power crap. If he has a problem, he needs to seek professional help or practice self-control. Is $70 enough even to get everything? Maybe he borrowed some money even. He spent more than $70? He might have. What did we learn from essay Don't Move Out of Your Parents' House, Lemao? Thank you much for the support. It really means the world that I'm not alone. I know I have an addiction, I know I have a problem. My girlfriend was made well aware last night and we have employed some methods that may assist in helping me get out of habit. Thank you all. I'm glad that you can at least be aware of the situation you are in and take a step back to reflect on your poor decisions. A lot of people are not able to do that, nor admit it, so good on you for that. Wholesome, guys. Guys, why can't you guys be wholesome like this person? If you guys be wholesome, look, 1.6k upwards. All you need to do is be wholesome. I don't think there's anything wrong in spending money. I guess you're still young. And your story reminded me of when I spent money for the first time in Fire Emblem Heroes. You need to realize that it's the game company goal to make you spend money. Your problem was not spending money irrationally, but not planning a budget in advance. You need to consider like all expenses as a whole in life, because money is like your Stellar Jets in real life. You can say it's just $5, and maybe right now you don't have a lot of options to make $5 extra, but you can skip going to the cinema or don't buy a cup of coffee to make it even at the end of the month. For instance, I will walk to work for 1 week. Walk to work for 1 week just to compensate buying the battle pass, and it's okay. So this guy sacrificed his money to buy battle pass by walking to work for 1 week. Damn! How many of you guys are willing to sacrifice transportation money to walk to work for 1 week? 1 week! Ooh! Imagine you work 30 kilometers? Oh my god! Walk to work 30 kilometers? Sweating? When you reach work, you're almost half dead. For 1 week? Just for battle pass. Good exercise? Good exercise. What if you work 2 hours away from home on a freeway? Yeah, what if you walk? Literally your workplace is in the next city. And it takes you like 2 hours to walk to work. Is it worth it for 1 week? I'm not sure if it's worth it or not. Really? The battle pass? Come on, man. I think Star Rail Battle Pass is one of the worst one ever. Like seriously, that guy is buying Battle Pass? Like out of everything, he's buying the Battle Pass? But I feel like there's better things to buy here. Do you really need the Battle Pass though? Liking a character because of the constant advertisement, official and fan, such as Reddit, losing 50-50, and spending until you get the character you wanted. That's one of the reasons Hoyoverse is always on the top of revenue charts. Hoyoverse is always on top because of 50-50. Hoyoverse will always be number one. If you really want to take a break from gacha, you should unsubscribe from this Reddit and content creators so you don't get tempted by the newest, hottest character or game mood. It sucks to see people share their lucky pulls, which then plants the seed of hope in your mind that it could happen to you too. How many of you guys go and see lucky pulls all the time and then go and think to yourself, that could be me too? And then you go and spend like hundreds of dollars. It's not worth it, alright?